Julian Castro drops out of the race. Julian Castro not in anymore for 2020. People are making it out like he was some fantastic candidate now all of a sudden. Like he was pretty much, he did nothing during the debates. The only time he was remotely interesting in the debates was when he was dunking on Buttigieg, Biden, or Beto O'Rourke. One of those three. He's basically the dude that if it was a literal dunking contest, he showed up to the dunking contest with a Fisher-Price basketball hoop meant for toddlers and was like, look at what I can do. Yeah, I'm crushing it. And everybody else was just like, yeah, Bernie just shot a three-pointer and it went in on a hoop meant for adults. And he just did a behind-the-back slam dunk on a 10-foot hoop. And you're just kind of playing on this Fisher-Price thing. I don't think anyone is impressed. People said that Julian Castro was for Medicare for All. Medicare for All is on his website. But guess what? He also favors an opt-out. He wants an opt-out, which means it wouldn't work. You can't have an opt-out, meaning, if someone just likes their private insurance, they don't have to get Medicare. An opt-out wouldn't work. The only candidate who is for true Medicare for All is Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders, the only one who is actually for Medicare for All. Liz Warren, hey, it depends on the week. Roll the dice. Tulsi Gabbard has a single payer plan, which is better than Julian Castro because there's not an opt-out there. But I do not think it would go as efficiently for Medicare for All based on everything that's been available so far. So Bernie Sanders is the only one. Julian Castro, not actually for Medicare for All. So people, well, he was for Medicare for All. Not really. No, not really. And he was all in for Hillary by 2015. So that kind of tells you what type of politician he is. Because I know he has some good things to say when it comes to immigration and stuff like that. But again, this was a guy who was all in for Clinton come 2015. And I'm not one of these people who is like, well, if you voted for Clinton, you're canceled. I think that's very extreme. So when I say supported Clinton, I don't mean that he was in the ballot box and he realized that Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton was going to be president, so he held his nose. That's not what I mean. I mean out the gate in the tank for Clinton in October 2015. That's what Julian Castro did. And that says something about the type of politician someone is. Because there was a primary going on where there were two choices. There was Bernie Sanders and there was Hillary Clinton. And if you went definitely Hillary Clinton, that just shows that you're an establishment candidate. You just are. So, yeah, he said some nice things about immigration. Yeah, but do you think he would deliver if he was president? I have my doubts. Because if you couldn't look around and realize, A, we're in an anti-establishment time, and B, people are hungry for real change because they wanted it with Barack Obama. They all got behind Barack Obama in 2008. Thinking he was going to bring real change, and he didn't for 8 years. They took another chance on him in 2012, thinking, well, he's going to deliver this time. He doesn't have to worry about re-election. And he still didn't deliver anything. If you didn't look around and be like, okay, we need a revolutionary, the most establishment member of our party is not going to cut it. That really says something about your judgment, and it says something about what type of politician you are. And there's a big difference. So that's what Julian Castro is. Are there worse candidates than him? Absolutely. I would have preferred Biden dropped out. I would have preferred Buttigieg dropped out. I would have preferred Klobuchar dropped out. But it's certainly not bad news that Julian Castro's gone. He's not really for Medicare for All. So well, he's for Medicare. No, not really. And again, I think it's obvious the type of candidate he was. And again, yeah, he had some interesting moments where he dunked on people who were even worse than him. I would say Biden's even worse than him. Buttigieg even worse than him. Beto O'Rourke, I mean, yeah, that guy's already gone. But we have plenty of other people who can dunk on Buttigieg and Biden. That's not hard. That's not anyone in the audience could do that. in any given audience. Even the moderators could manage that if they wanted to. So anyway, Julian Castro's gone. Oh well.
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make it our own. Get your